Did you know in the movie Spies in Disguise, there's actually a scene where Wendy Beckett, the mother of Walter, was getting ready for work. It's currently unknown who Walter's father is, but in the middle of the movie, we can apparently see that Wendy had passed away from an unknown death. The cause of death could be she could be shot by a gun, or she could be shot by another police officer. So Wendy's actually a police officer in the force, but due to that, he had to choose individualized non-lethal methods for dealing with problems. As Walter grew up to be a young adult, he can invent a lot of these items. And noticing he can apparently make a serum in order to let Len Sterling disguise himself as a pigeon. Now, eventually, Walter Beckett was actually the main protagonist at first, but then he's actually the protagonist of the story. So basically, as in the movie we see, Lance Sterling is actually the main protagonist of the movie, not Walter. So basically, I'll just say in my opinion that Walter, who was actually voiced by Tom Holland, who also voiced Peter Parker in the Spider-Man movies, he's also voiced by them, you know? So when Walter was a scientist working for the HTV, he was known for inventing and equipping non-lethal weapons. However, he was unwanted by other agents. When Walter tries to convince Lance that there's nothing more than a peaceful way to save the world, but Sterling had fired him before he explained his latest invention, the biodynamic concealment. In the end of the movie, Walter and Lance were actually fired for disobedience, but they were rehired by the ATVU, and Walter had teamed up with Lance. So this is actually the fact you know about Walter Beckett from the movie Spies in